Welcome back to the video, guys, and today we are looking at EVs and we'll look a little at IVs at the end, but stick around for that. So what are EVs and why are they so important? EV basically stands for effort value, which is assigned to each of your statistics, so attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed and HP. Now it's not necessary to do this, but if you're going to be competitive battling or you want the strongest version of your Pokemon, this is the way to do it. But if you're like me, you've already started the game, you've already trained up your Pokemon, how do you reset the values? So the best way to do this is to get a hold of some of these berries. It's these ones at the bottom, so there's 6 different ones, one for each stat. So it will raise the friendliness of your Pokemon but lower a stat. Eventually when it says this, that means it's hit 0 basically in that stat and you won't need to do any more. If you're going to reset them, you might need more berries, so here are some places that you can find them. We've got the wild area. This tree, definitely, and I think the Hammerlock Hills has one as well, and we've got Route 5. So the way it works is you go up to the tree, this is for people that don't know, and you start to shake it and berries will drop. Now these specific trees are guaranteed to drop the berries you need. So the way the tree works is, you need to watch the shakes. So when they're really close together, you need to stop. So for example, this one we're getting quite lucky. Normally you don't get this many berries, but you can keep going back and forth on these when you need to. You shouldn't need that many berries, it depends how many Pokemon you're doing, but these are the best spots to grab them. Okay, so you reset your Pokemon's EVs, they're at 0, how does it work now? So basically you're allowed 510 EV points before maxing out your EV. Normally people choose to max out 2 stats and then a little bit in a leftover like HP or speed. It depends on your Pokemon, so if you're unsure on what to do, the best thing to do is look it up online. It's not worth wasting your time doing it wrong and then having to come back. But how do you build your EV back up? So you've got a few different ways. What I normally do is I would either knock out Pokemon. Certain Pokemon hold certain EVs. So for example, if you knock out a Greedent or its Little Evolve I'm not sure how you say it, but the tiny squirrel, that will give you HP. So different Pokemon you knock out give you different stats. Now the advantage of this is it does work for your whole party, and then on top of that you can use braces and stuff to boost up the stats that you get. To do that you will need to have done the game and be able to enter the battle tower and have points to do that. I will explain briefly how to do that as well, but I will explain the other method first. So the other method is a lot easier, a lot quicker. Buy vitamins. So you can buy these from the shop, you can buy them from basically you just buy the vitamins you need and they'll raise your stats. Now this is very expensive, so if you don't have the money you will have to build it up, but in this game in particular it's really easy to do. By chance you need a guide for that, let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you drop a like so I know you are, so I can keep doing these Pokemon Sword and Shield videos. But you want the braces, you want the vitamins, you want other items from the PB sellers. I think it's Battle Plateau if it's PB. How do you do it? So once you go there, it is in Winden. You just fly there. Once you finish the story, you enter, and then if you go over to the right, this guy in the green shirt, you can actually get a team given to you. Now if you don't know what you're doing and you haven't really done any battling before outside of the game, I would suggest grabbing a team from here. Either basic or skill is fine. I normally go basic. If you go basic, I think it's Haxorus. You want to use him as your attacker basically, or Gyarados for the skill team. Now all you want to do with these guys is Dragon Dance and then attack with the most effective attack and clear the game basically. I mean it doesn't sound like a lot, I mean you will pretty much just one-shot anything in the way. If you don't, pick some good attackers for afterwards, but you can also Dynamax, they can't, so you shouldn't really struggle with this. And once you've got enough points you can buy vitamins, you can buy your braces, you can buy anything you need, your Reaper Cloth, stuff to evolve. So it opens up a lot more opportunities. Now, what about IVs? What about if your Pokemon doesn't have good IVs? IV is basically like a limit on how high you can go in that stat. It's a hidden value which you do sort of need to know, and you can get I think it's called a judge from the Battle Plateau as well. Once you reach rank 3, you'll get that and it will tell you the IVs of your Pokemon. So I would suggest doing that as well. But let's say you've got a Pokemon, you've trained it all the way up, you've done all the EVs, and you're kind of stuck with it. But its IVs are terrible. What you can do is Hyper Train. So next to the guy in the green shirt is somebody that you can Hyper Train your Pokemon. Now they have to be level 100, but once you've done that, all you need is bottle caps. Now you can find them around the map similar to the trees, I haven't seen a guide anywhere on where to grind these. It's sort of been luck for me. I think I've got 5 or so I can do one Pokemon. Hopefully more. It depends on your IVs really. So each bottle cap will change one IV. So there it is. You've got plenty to grind after the game. You've got your IVs, your EVs to make the perfect battling team. Let me know your team down below. What's your favourite Pokemon you've been using? Anything about Sword and Shield, to be honest. I just want to hear what you guys have been doing as well. Enough of me rabbiting on though. Until next time.